people are making a lot of money. Everybody, I'm making this video because, man, today BNB passed all-time high, $1,000 for one BNB. I remember when I used to buy some BNB at $300, $200, and I said, it's pretty expensive. I don't want to pay $200 for one. Now I just went 5x, 1,000 earlier today. And also Solana. Oh, Solana. I actually want to talk about a project, Solana ecosystem. It's a pre-sale. I'll put the link down below if you're interested. Always do your own research, right? But in this case, Solana has done a 10% in the last 24 hours. Why is that, Oscar? Well, because Solana is crazy. That's why I hold Solana, I hold Pengu. That's the meme coin that I like. Pengu, it goes up, it goes down. You know, it's the way it is. But I think meme coins are still going to go well. I'm not fighting any memes because reality is that when it comes to money, the craziest, most stupid ones with the crazy narratives, those are the ones that go all the way up, and you got to know when to cash out, and because they're going to come down eventually. All of them, no matter what, even if Solana, the native chain token, right? If you're buying an Ethereum meme coin, that's going to be Ether. If you're buying an XRPL meme coin, that's going to be XRP, you know? So for Solana, which is the place where a lot of different meme coins reside, you might want to get a very high-end meme coin like Pengu or the native like Solana. But it's another token. Solana meme coin trading crypto bot is asking, hey, you want to get in before the pre-sale ends? If you guys want, click down below, the first one, and you can go ahead and get your tokens if you want, of course, before it's out. And they do have Telegram. They do have an X page. Always sniff the dip. Rule number 2, never trust an ant that promises too much. So yeah, do your due diligence, of course. I think a lot of the times people are looking for projects that can give you that overnight success. But what I like to do a lot of the times is just to buy the native token or buy very solid with fundamentals, right? But regardless, right, when you're talking about a 10,000, 100,000% pump, it comes from the craziest projects. Triple I, guys, consider subscribing to the channel and turn on those notification bells. Welcome aboard. I told you at the very beginning, BNB. You know what? $1,000 today at 3 a.m. went from 960 all the way to 1,000. Now, I wonder who holds most of the BNB. Answer, Binance, of course. But look at this. 8 years ago, 2017, I remember that day very well. Price for one BNB was 9 cents. 9 cents. Right now is $1,000. Went to $1,000. Absolutely insane, unreal, but worth it for a lot of people. Like, look. Like I said at the top, a lot of people are making tons of money because they're still holding and buying the dip. Now, you could do something like this where it's a pre-sale, risky, right? It's something that not a lot of people would do because, well, what is a roadmap? Development, multi-chain bot expansion, and token launch, which we don't even know the dates, but it's sometime in the future. Of course, they're comparing to other different trading bots, right? Trojan, Mastro, Banana Gun, Bonk, and more. I see. Supply of 500 million. Not bad. I like supply size when it's not too big. I like it because there's going to be some burns as well. So I'll keep an eye on this one, which we know that obviously when there's no team, when you know, I don't see anyone who is saying, hey, I made it, right? So always be cautious about that. How to buy? Well, obviously create your wallet, best wallet connect, MetaMask, you name it. What I like you to use is Best Wallet. There's some Best Wallet. I have one, and it gives you all these pre-sales, right? That once they end, and you get your tokens and you're ready for the launch, which typically means you out, like you sell, right? Because it's the classic pre-sale launch. So if you're interested, guys, for sure, take a look at it because, well, Solana is always going to bring news projects that people are kind of interested, and they know that Solana is still gonna go much higher. And I want to show you, right, the list of meme coins. Meme core, out of everyone, meme core is, I see the contract is BNB, it's Binance. Binance. This looks like it's a Binance coin at $2 from 9 cents again. The, what is it? Billion supply. Wow. Meme core, huh? I actually don't have any, but just see how big it just pumped the last couple of weeks. Pango is still there, holding strong, is the one I have. I think out of all of them, I really like Pango, but comes to show that this meme coins that are always trying to get ahead of the game, they're not gonna really reach the levels I'm showing you on the screen. It requires way more than a pre-sale, but just to give you an idea how everything moves. Buy the rumor, sell the news. That's what's happening in the crypto space. BNB breaking all-time high, and it will continue more than likely until CZ or somebody in Binance sells and everything comes crashing down, right? But hey, that's the life of crypto. We're going to pump when we least expect, and glad we bought the dip for the 1001 time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Links down below. Take a look at Snoder token. It's obviously one that is trying to get everyone's attention. Well, do your due diligence. And if it's for you, great. If it's not for you, great. Because that's what we do in crypto. We take a look at things. We've seen and we've reviewed this one before. I know, they're trying to position themselves as I'm the one, but that's for you to decide. For me, I'm going to get more Solana. I'm going to get more Pengu. And if I have a little bit of money, not bad. Drop it. Remember, no crying in the casino. I like that one. No crying in the casino. Peace.